International travel is back in a big way, and if you're one of the many people looking to travel internationally, you'll soon realize that preparing for an international trip can be overwhelming. You want to prepare for every possible situation, but at the same time, make sure you don't overpack or forget something really important. But don't worry, I have you covered. This video is going to be the start of a series of videos I'm going to be putting out where I'll be sharing packing and general tips to help you prepare for international travel. Today's video is about international travel documents, and if you decide to watch the rest of the videos in this series, you're going to end up with over 80 tips to help you prepare for your next international flight. Let's go.
Dream vacations start here.
So let's get right into it. The first tip I want to give has to do with your passport. Before packing your passport, check the expiration date. Most countries are not going to let you in if your passport expires less than 6 months from the time you plan to enter the country. For your specific destination, make sure you read up on the passport requirements to enter the country you're going to. If you find out that you do have to renew your passport, it's going to take some time to renew it. The current normal processing time to renew a U.S. passport is currently 6 to 9 weeks, but you do have the option to expedite the process, which will cut down the processing time to 3 to 5 weeks. Now, if you do find yourself in a position where you're just finding out this rule and you're due to travel within the next 14 days, you can make an appointment at a physical passport agency or center where you can get your passport renewed before you're due to travel. Tip number 2, you want to check to see if a visa is required for the country you're going to. Most of the time, you'll just need a tourist visa to enter a specific country for short-term stays. I know for those of you who are planning to travel here to the U.S., depending on which country you're coming from, you'll need what's called an ESTA, or which is an electronic travel authorization to be able to enter the U.S., even if you just have a connecting flight and then continuing on to another country. A good resource to use to see if a visa is required for the country you're going to is ivisa.com. Tip number 3, if you're traveling with children under 18 with only one parent, you'll need to provide written permission from the other parent in order to travel with your children internationally. Some airlines will provide a travel consent form for you to fill out, otherwise you'll need to draft one up yourself. You'll need to include your child's name, birth date, and passport information, any allergies or special needs that your child has, names of both parents, custody information, and passport details, as well as contact information for the non-traveling parent. Tip number 4, print a copy of your travel insurance. If you don't have one, I highly recommend that you get one. If nothing else, get it for the medical insurance. If you were to get sick or injured while in another country and have to see a doctor, your current medical insurance is probably not going to cover the cost of that visit unless you have a global health insurance plan. And even if the country you're going to has free health care, it only applies to the citizens who live there and not to foreigners visiting the country. The cost of travel insurance is typically not that expensive and will not only protect you against medical costs, but theft, flight delays, and more. It's one of those things where if everything goes well on your trip, you wonder why you paid for the insurance, but on the other hand, when something does go wrong, you'll be glad you had it. Tip number 5, pack all your travel documents in a separate bag like your carry-on or personal item bag, or even a neck pouch like this one. That way all your documents will always be with you. Never put your documents in your check bag. The last thing you want to experience is a lost bag with all your important documents in them. Also, it's better to take pictures of them and email a copy to yourself, just in case they do get lost while on your trip. Tip number 6, print out a copy of your boarding pass. You can usually do this at home on your home printer, or you can print out your boarding passes at the airport. The reason I recommend doing this, especially if you're used to using digital boarding passes, is that it'll work as a backup in case your phone battery dies. This is especially true on international flights where you may be using your phone a lot to entertain yourself and not even realize your phone battery is almost dead by the time you reach your connecting airport. And depending on how long your layover is, you may not have time to recharge your battery before it's time to board your next flight. Tip number 7, don't forget other documents like hotel reservations, tickets for attractions and museums, train or bus tickets, guides and maps, and other activities that you may have booked for your trip. Tip number 8, check to see if you need an international driver's license. If you plan on renting a car in the country you're visiting, you want to check to see if you need an international driver's license, or it's also called an international driving permit. To see which countries require an international driver's license, head to the website listed below. And if you're living in the U.S., you can get an international driver's license through AAA, and they cost an average about $20 or so, depending on which state you live in. You can fill out the application online and later print a valid driver's license for you to use for the country you're visiting. Tip number 9, check the vaccination status of the country you're going to be visiting. Find out if you need any vaccines by visiting cdc.gov. Once on the website, just choose the country you're traveling to, and it'll list the required vaccines as well as the recommended ones as well. The most common ones are yellow fever, malaria, and polio. Just remember that some vaccines you'll need to take a few weeks before your trip, so be sure to plan ahead. And be sure to check out the next video in this series where I'll be sharing tips on packing electronics. And also check out the video description as well. I have resource links to a lot of the things I covered in this video. Thank you so much for watching this one, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.